Hey guys, what's up? It feels so nice to wake up and see Real Madrid on the top of the table. Real Madrid managed to secure all 3 points at Jose Sevilla last night against Real Valladolid. It was a hard-fought victory with another new scorer on the score sheet. Nacho scored his first goal of the season, and what a perfect game to score. His goal helps Real Madrid to make an important 3 points lead in the league table when Barcelona loses 2-0 to Valencia at Mestalla. Before coming to the tactical part, let's have a look on the starting 11 of Real Madrid by Zinedine Zidane. As I said in the preview video, we were playing with a 4-4-2 formation with Isco in number 10. However, I was wrong going with Marcelo and Vinicius Jr. Real Madrid were playing same football as usual. They had control for the most part of the game. But if we take a look on the basis of first and second half, then in the first half we were playing pretty slow football. I mean, Real Madrid were not making anything in the final third, even by having more possession and control. Whereas Real Valladolid were playing pretty dirty football. I mean, the kind of tackles they were doing on Real Madrid players were so dark. I mean, have a look here. It was a red card any day. What was ref doing there? A yellow card for that? Come on ref. It doesn't matter at what time the players are making tackles. That type of challenge deserves a red card, even if it was in the very first minute. Coming to the Real Madrid players, let's start from the forwards. Karim Benzema had an average game. He didn't had any influence on the game other than stringing in a few passes here and there and missing some easy chances. That cross from Isco was world class, but Benzema couldn't finish it well, or maybe he had an option to go and pass to Modric, but he goes for a volley and missed an easy chance. On the other hand, Rodrigo had one of his best games at Real Madrid, even though he didn't have a goal. Rodrigo dazzled and danced on both the wings, whipped in a 3 beautiful crosses. I really see why he has overtaken Vinicius Jr. in the pecking order. This guy's plays and vision is miles ahead of his age. Isco was looking pretty sharp throughout the game. We saw him everywhere on the pitch. He was another player who dazzled the Valladolid defense and provided some good cross. But unfortunately, Valladolid were playing too defensive and a 4-4-2 wasn't working well. That's why Zidane decides to bring in Lucas Vazquez in the 73rd minute of the game and go with a 4-3-3 tactics for the rest of the game. Toni Kroos and Luka Modric had below par performance considering their standards. Luka Modric was making some good run here and there but was not able to create anything. On the other hand, Toni Kroos was average throughout the game, but he settled it with a beautiful cross to Nacho and contribute in the goal with an assist. Casemiro was as usual a beast in the defense. He even scored a beautiful header goal, but it was ruled off by VAR and was given as offside. But I like the way Zidane using his players at the moment. Now we even see Casemiro going forward more often rather than staying back in the defense. Coming to the defense, Real Madrid, after being one of the worst defensive side in all of the Europe last season, are all of a sudden the best defensive side in the Europe right now. They have conceded just 14 times, lesser than any team in the Europe. Real Valladolid had 0 shots on target, which sums up the defense performance last night. Ramos and Varane both look pretty sharp and were pressing very well when the opposition had the possession. Ferland Mendy was as usual the beast in the defense. I mean, no one can get past through him in one-on-one situation. He even made a crucial clearance in the last stage of the game, which might have cost us the 2 points. But we can't ignore his contribution in the attack. The attack from left was completely dead. We even saw Benzema dropping on the left to allow Mendy to go forward and make some runs. But nothing much was done in the attack from the left wing. That's the reason we want Hazard back as soon as possible. Now coming to the king of the match, Nacho. I noticed a lot of hate for Nacho when the lineup was announced. But I said in my preview video that he is the best option for Real Madrid if our fullbacks are suspended or injured. It's been almost 9 years since Nacho has been part of Real Madrid. the boy who began his youth career from AD Complutense, then moved to Real Madrid Youth Academy in 2001. Ever since his first team debut, Nacho has been immense for Real Madrid, a rare breed of modern day footballers who values club more than his personal gains. Having rejected countless offers from big European clubs in the past, Nacho has selflessly stayed with Real Madrid, knowing that his role will always be a limited to second choice or a third choice defender. One of the best features of Nacho is how seamlessly he can play at both flanks and also can be a very useful centre back. If you think that his defensive game is good, then Nacho also surprises you with his offensive game by scoring and all these important goals. My most recent memory is when he scored the all important goal against Sevilla in May 17, which helped Real Madrid go 4 points clear of Barcelona in the league. Also today, the most important goal of the season so far. To go 3 points ahead of Barcelona, you need an important goal? Nacho is your not so secret weapon. As explained by Zidane in his post-match conference, I asked Nacho to attack the near post, which he did and got us an important goal. Did I also mention his important defensive contribution against Liverpool FC in the UEFA Champions League final at Kiev? When Carvajal got injured 30 minutes into the game, Nacho was there to fend off any threat posted by Sadio Mane. We often celebrate obvious star players of Real Madrid and criminally neglect these unsung heroes like Nacho, who put club's crest above everything, who bleeds Madridismo. Nacho will one day go down as a club legend and fans will remember him for his unselfish nature. Meanwhile, Courtois keeps his form continue and looked pretty good the other night, making good saves left, right and centre. It's funny how Courtois has changed from being a fraud to the best goalkeeper of Europe at the moment. That's football for you. However, we did concede a goal in the last stage of the game, but thank God it was ruled off due to offside. On the other hand, Zidane needs to rethink certain things. Bringing on late subs will not impact the game much. Valverde needed to be brought on at least at the 65th minute to have some kind of impact from him. Zidane takes off one of the best players of the night and brings in Lucas Vazquez. That's just unexplainable. We need our strikers to fire. We need our attackers to score. We can't keep escaping without them scoring. But this was an important win. A win that keeps the momentum on our side and helps us gain a massive 3-point gap over Barcelona. We put this behind, pick our heads up for all the important Madrid derby on Sunday after facing a resilient Zaragoza side at the midweek. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Hala Madrid.